We're here with Chef Hal from Harry's Continental Kitchen, and we've got lobster.
Lobster is the theme of the day. So we
Okay.
got Florida lobster.
Yeah.
The what?
The fish of the sea.
The fish of the sea, I guess.
not a fish,
It's a crustacean. But at Harry's, we do a Florida lobster roll. We're a Florida seafood restaurant, with other things as well. But most people think of a lobster roll, it's Maine. It's Maine lobster. It's cold water lobster. We do it a little different with the Florida lobster. I've split this one in half. It's an 8-ounce tail. We're going to poach it off in a little bit of seasoned water here.
So can I get Florida lobster around here? Do the markets carry it?
They do.
Okay.
You can also get it out in the Gulf if you go diving or something like
What is
that.
the difference between poaching and boiling? Because I think they're the same.
It kind of is, but poaching, just cooked in water. Boiling, you're going to, like pasta, you're going to cook it all. The biggest misconception with Florida lobster is that it's tough. People think, oh, it's tough. But you know why it's tough? Because everybody overcooks it. So we cook it for about 5 to 7 minutes, depending on the size of the lobster. The water's not that hot today, but I've got one already pre-cooked. The next step in this Florida lobster roll is something we do a little different. I use a mirepoix. That's onions, carrots, and celery right here. We're going to saute that a little bit here's another one, sweating. We're going to sweat the vegetables to bring out a little bit of the flavor. I don't want them raw, I don't want them crunchy.
You just want them
I just want them sweated. I don't want them caramelized,
You don't want them browned. Okay.
My vegetables are never diced that small.
And here's another thing. So this is called brunoise, I believe. So it's smaller than a dice. So you want to, at the restaurant, we use a food processor and just kind of pulse it a few times, get it going.
Okay.
Got a lot of fancy words today, Hal.
Yes.
We got French wine, so we got to use French words.
Yes,
So,
French wine.
And how do you know it's sweating?
you just see it. It cooks for a minute. That's it. So it's going to release just a little bit of the flavor without, cooking it and having it get mushy. You don't want it mushy. You just want to release a little of the flavor. So that's about all we're going to need there.
Okay.
The next step that we do is we make a dressing for the lobster salad, if you may. So we use Hellman's mayonnaise.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. So we got the Hellman's mayonnaise here. We put a little bit of a local honey in there, just give it a little sweetness.
That's smelling good. Yeah.
And then
That might be a secret
we use a little
ingredient.
fresh lime juice and cilantro. To get the lime juice out, roll the lime on the table like that, and then slice it in half. I didn't bring my handy little squeezer today, but I've got a fork, and that works just as good. So you stick a fork in it after you've rolled it, and you just kind of twist it over the fork.
What a great
And that
idea.
really
is
gets
so
a lot of the
good.
juice out of it. Then the next thing we do.
Half a lime. Half a lime there.
I already put a little bit in there. We're doing a reduced recipe here. So we have a little cilantro then. I'm going to just do a little chop on there. It doesn't have to be super small, but I love cilantro. I think it's one of the best herbs out there. We're going to throw that in there. Linda, if you want to mix that up for me.
Okay, but you didn't measure the cilantro.
Most chefs don't measure.
A pinch here.
And I'm looking at your lobster. It looks white already, so does that mean it's cooked?
It's cooking. The outside cooks first, but you want to make sure the inside's cooked. So again, it will take about 6 minutes. So I've already.
Is time the best way to do it? I mean, we can't look at it until it's done.
No,
Yeah,
you really
so
can't.
you
But
have to
well,
time it.
you can. It's like a shrimp when it starts to curl up.
Okay,
When it completely, when that tail comes around, you know it's done. And I usually take it off a little bit before that. Not medium, but that dressing looks perfect, Linda.
Done?
So
Okay.
we have some chopped lobster. This is how it's going to look when it comes. Take it out of the shell because we split it in half,
Oh man, that looks so good. I want to eat it.
and then we do a rough chop on the lobster.
So okay to have big pieces of the lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to have the flavor of the lobster. We throw that
There
in
we
the
go.
bowl with the rest of the lobster. We get a little bit of our mirepoix. I do about a tablespoon per lobster roll. So we're going to throw those all in there.
I like
did.
the carrot addition, just for a little crunch.
Just the
nice.
flavor. Mirepoix, again, is a French term, and this basically the base of any soup you're ever going to make. You're going to have carrots, onions, and celery.
Oh, really?
It's one of the, I don't know, what do you want to call it? The
Traditional French.
mother recipes. It's not a mother sauce, but it goes in almost every stock you make, any soup you make, or anything. So now that we have it all done, it's all mixed up. Traditional lobster rolls, it's going to be, this is actually a New England style bun here. So we buttered it, I've toasted it a little bit, and then with the lobster salad, you just kind of
Oh,
That's
that's
great
good.
luncheon.
Yeah.
That's a
Get
great
in
luncheon
there.
dish.
At the restaurant, we serve real healthy. We serve a little bit of our pear salad with it.
That is.
I love it. Well, this
does look good.
is Chef Hal's lobster salad. You can find it at Harry's Continental Kitchens on Longboat Key. Lots of other amazing things there as well, and we're pretty much excited about the desserts that came too. And thank you, Chef Hal, for bringing us a white burgundy to try. You're very
You're
fresh
welcome.
today.
Very good.
Lobster and Chardonnay, right? I mean, it doesn't get any better than lobster and Chardonnay. So
Can't do
thanks
better
for having
than that.
Me, guys.
Thank you.
All
You're
right,
welcome.
great to have you here. And Kelly, great to have you here
Thank
too.
you. I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you ran a marathon, you get to
He
eat.
gets the carbs.
The rest of us are trying to
amazing.
be good, but we're gonna dig in anyway. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view. That is really